Last week, we talked about during the holiday season, you're short on time. How do you get those workouts in? Super important. However, during the holidays, what do we have a tendency to do? Parties, extra cookies, right? All those, we tend to gain weight during the holidays. And especially when we're adults, over time, this is how we really gain weight is this holiday season. You put on 5 pounds and then you keep it on, and then next year you add five, and then five, and then five, and then all of a sudden we're 50 pounds overweight. So our goal for this time of year is to maintain, right? We want that zero number. If we can not put on any weight, that is a win. So that's our goal. Now, I really like using EC's method of the three pillars for general nutrition. So the first one is every day we're eating 800 grams of fruits and vegetables. So by weight, weigh fruit and vegetables, and we're getting 800 grams. That's a very general number. Guys, maybe we try and get a little bit more. Ladies, we should probably be right around that number. But as long as we're getting 800, that is a great place to start. It doesn't matter what sex we are. The next one is protein, making sure that we're getting protein in with every meal, and we're getting about zero point 0.7 to 1 point gram of protein of our body weight. So if I weigh, just for easy math, 200 pounds, I'm trying to get 70% of that, so 170 grams of protein in a day, right? That can be tough for some people, but these are the two pillars. The first two, we really want to make sure to get that protein. It's going to help us with fat loss and maintenance and performance and all of those things. And then the last one is being aware of our calorie intake, and that involves doing some calorie counting. And there's some other techniques that we can use to understand what we're doing. But basically, we're trying to figure out, hey, how much am I eating and how much should I be eating depending on my goal. My goal is to lose 10 pounds. How should I adjust my calories? How much am I eating currently and where should I be? So, those are the three pillars that I really like to use. And obviously, in general, we still have the fundamentals that we talk about all the time as well. Eat real whole food, limit added sugar and processed food, and then eat balanced meals. So, both of those, all those three pillars and those three fundamentals really work well with each other to start building um, a sustainable nutrition plan, nutrition diet, whatever the word, a sustainable way of eating for your life. So when we're going through the holiday season, when we're just going through a regular week and we don't have any parties during the week, like thinking about those things can be super helpful. 800 grams of fruits and vegetables, getting that protein in, and just being aware of what we're eating and how many calories may or may not be in it. Now, the big thing that happens are weekends and parties. You have your family parties, you got work parties, you got your friends givings and all of those things. And we want to have fun. We want to enjoy our life. But we need to remember that goals cost something. Having goals, it's going to be hard. But if it wasn't hard, it wouldn't be worth it. So when you have that party, when you have that get together, when you have that thing, uh, there's some tips that we can do to make sure that we keep ourselves in on track to no gain, so we don't gain any weight. So the first one is don't skip meals. If you know you have a party coming up, you're like, oh, I'm going to skip my meal because I'm going to overeat anyway. And that, don't do that, because what happens is now you're just really hungry, and you're not just going to eat more. You're going to eat, and then you're going to overeat even more so. So don't skip meals. Eat breakfast, eat lunch, and then eat your meal at the event. Have a plan. Actually think about what you're going to do Have a plan going in and think about, oh, what are they going to have? What am I going to eat? How much am I going to eat? What am I going to drink? Have a plan before going there. One plate. You get one plate. You can put whatever you want on it, but that's all you get. One plate. It's hard. That means no snacking either. So, you get one plate to eat and that's it. Put whatever you want on it, but we're going to limit ourselves to that one plate. And then we're going to have a drink limit as well, right? And this is up to the person. This can be alcoholic beverages, or it could be like sodas or whatever. It doesn't matter which one. High calorie drinks, are very calorically dense, and it's easy to drink them very fast. Plus, especially with alcohol, what happens when you start drinking alcohol? You start eating more stuff as well. So we want to limit the amount of drinks, so two, three, and then we never want to finish that last one. So then people aren't giving you a hard time about drinking something else. If you always have something in your hand, they're not going to bug you. And then have a dessert as well. That is the one. Have one plate, and then you get one dessert as well, and then you got that drink, 2 to 3 drink limit as well. And then if you do that, you still get to have a good time. You still get to have that stuffing or the pumpkin pie or whatever, but you're not just throwing out all the work you've done throughout the week out the window. And like I said, this isn't easy. It's going to be hard. You're going to want some other things, but you have goals, like I mentioned. And if you want to reach those goals, if you want to lose weight or maintain or gain muscle or be have better performance, there's going to be things that you're going to have to do that, right? There's going to be sacrifices. There's going to be work that you need to do to do that. You're going to have to pay for it. So our goal is to maintain this holiday season. Eat your fruits and vegetables, get your protein in. When you're at a party, go in with a plan, one plate, one dessert, 2 to 3 drinks, and pick that number beforehand, right? Don't finish that last one. Hope that helps. If you need some help with nutrition, we like working with nutrition. We like helping you one on one to reach that goal. And for us, we're looking for sustainability. That's what we're all about. If you're looking to lose 10 pounds in a month, we're not the place for you. If you're looking to build a way of eating that will um, sustain over the long period, that's what we focus on. Building healthy habits, building sustainability so we can live a healthy, strong life. If that sounds like you, please reach out. We'd love to help you with your nutrition. Thank you. Cheers.